Hey everyone, welcome back to Body Bags. It's another random week. What I got for you today is something I can't hold up since I watched it on Tubi. I've got the information up here. The movie is Beneath from 2013, directed by Ben Katai. Um, this was an interesting little film. The basic plot of it is you got this girl, like her father works in a coal mine, and he's going to be retiring, so it's like the retirement party, and she's going off like the next day or a couple of days later or whatever to be a lawyer. Turns out she's going to be an environmental lawyer, so you know how well that probably sat. Um, so she decides, like I'm it's the last day. I'm gonna go down with these guys underground. I'm gonna work for the day in this coal mine. Then like I got like this experience. Um, Sufficient to say she goes down. There's a cave in, and she's stuck down there with I think does it say how many others? I think it's about about 4 or 5 of the guys. Like her father, like I guess it's like her boyfriend or whatever, or like the love interest. Let's just say that, and a few others, and you know, rescue's not coming for 72 hours, so they have this little like metal room essentially. And it's like you go in there, you can survive, and there's like oxygen and everything. Uh, so they go in there, and then they start like hearing stuff and like seeing stuff outside, and they think, maybe there's other people trapped out there. Like there was some other miners that were down there that they couldn't account for. They assumed that they just like either got out or got killed, so they go out to check. Things start taking a weird, like almost like supernatural turn, where like what's neat about this is it's never explained. It's never said if this is supernatural or if this is just like her brain going, but like like people like these like warped faces and like wide eyes and everything. Um, but people start losing it, and someone wrecks the air system for the on the little survival shelter thing. So they got to figure a way out. Eventually, they end up finding this other tunnel. And the thing is, like, apparently back like in the 80s, like there was another cave in, a bunch of people died, and they sort of gave up on this. But they've since connected. So they're searching through there. They find some dynamite and stuff. But stuff still keeps kind of happening. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you're interested in watching the movie, you know, go on and watch it. It's free on Tubi. Honestly, I really enjoyed this movie. It gives you definite vibes of The Descent. I mean, there are some scenes in here that are like there's one scene where they're walking through this like little tight corridor, and it's genuinely claustrophobic. And I mean, I'm not a claustrophobic person, but you feel it. You're like, oh. There's some genuinely nasty gore effects. There's this one involving this big giant like drill thing. I'll just leave it at that. So what I will say though is this: a lot of the stuff you don't see, you see the aftermath of it, and I think it's a really good way to deal with effects. Because what is the part that always looks fake? You know, it's the axe going into the head. It's the knife slitting the throat or whatever. It's never the aftermath. That usually looks pretty good, but where the fake comes usually is in the hit itself. So this cleverly avoids all that by not showing you the hit, if you will. It shows you the aftermath. Dude comes running out of a thing with like missing an arm, and it's just like, you never saw it happen, but you know what happened. Good stuff though. All in all, for a rating, it's 9 out of 10. It's a solid little flick, and I'll just say you can do a lot worse. And it's an underground horror flick. Underground horror flicks are up there with space horror and underwater horror as some just grade A stuff, honestly. So honestly, like I said, 9 out of 10, definitely recommend it. Feel free to give it a shot if you want. It's on Tubi. Yeah, that's it for me. See you next time.